Hello there everybody, I'm here to show you how to use your STM32F4 Discovery board and use it to play music, hopefully for an alarm clock by the end of this month, really. I'll keep you posted on that, but for right now, obviously by that statement, it's still in the developing phases. It's missing quite a few parts, but in general, the main parts are there. So, the STM32 board I have here, I've preloaded it with code from my computer and have it so when you connect a flash drive, one right here, with any MP3 file, just rather the front page of it, it's like on its directory page, it will play that audio file. It has to be a .mp3, of course. So, let's start off by giving my board power by connecting it from my laptop. Over there, I guess. Let's plug that in. Now then, it's configured to output music from the PA4 pin. So that's the only pin that will allow it to work. We plug that in there. Good, and we can tell it's working because the alternating red and orange light, meaning it's reading the file, but it's not playing any music right now. Well, that's easy. We're not outputting power, which we're running at 9 volts, so that way we can use a 9-volt battery in the final product. When we plug that in, it doesn't play any music still, but it has a bit of a noise there. So something's happening. Oh. Oh, that's a bad connection. Yeah, it's really in the final, the real final product right here. So, using this potentiometer, I was able to change the resistance and the voltage over the op-amp right there, the op-amp chip, and was able to change how loud the sound is. Right now it's very quiet. It's there, I can hear it, but you probably can't. But giving it a little more. Yeah, I think I picked a good choice in song personally. But it's, like I said, it's still in a bad position. Because it's really sensitive. But that's mostly because of lack of soldering. But let's turn that down so maybe you can actually hear me. Or actually better, let's just shut that off. Oh. So that's still in its early stages, of course. But hopefully it'll be done relatively soon. But that's just the music for an alarm clock. Wouldn't you want to actually see the time? Well, that's what I have this little guy over here for. Now, this one is still in its developing stages, even more than that, believe it or not, due to the fact of it's tough. Well, I still need to write the code in order to get the correct display to work. And what I mean by that is, well, first let's ground the display, sorry. It's an LCD display. So, and then using one of the pins I have is 3 volts. It'll output 3 volts. Well, actually, no, let's use the 5-volt one. Never mind, let's give it a little more juice. And, oh, it says 1. 1, 1, 1. Now it's going to stay like that because without using the proper code that I have not written yet, we'll hopefully have that done as well. Man, there's a lot of things on this to-do list to do. But anyway, so I'm just outputting 5 volts across the power rail, and I'm having the okay, yeah, I really don't like this cable. This cable's a bad one. I really need to get rid of it. Bad cable. But I'm limited on supplies, so what can you do? Get more, I suppose. Anyway, so I'm outputting the voltage across the power rail, and I'm having it through 2 of the digits, the top and the bottom part of the digit 1, and using all 4 grounds to each ground representing a different digit. If I remove 1, oh, now I'm lacking a digit. So what I need to do is write code for 1 power line in order to, 1 ground line to be specific, in order to alternate which digit I want, so that way I can switch between each digit and have each digit having a different number time. So that way I can actually have a number like 12 instead of solid 1s. But if you notice, this one right there is a little weaker than the others. That, like, right there, it's a little dimmer, especially compared to that. Or at least compared to that as well. But if I remove these, it's brighter. Still having an issue there, I guess. most likely due to a slight burnout. Yeah. Either way, that issue would most likely go away when I have it alternating, switching between the grounds. So that way, this entire digit would get most of the power, so that lack of dimness. Oh, that's going to be... This is tough to do with one hand, I'll tell you. Alrighty then. I'll take my word for it. Anyway then, like I said, still early stages. Let's end this off on a high note. So at least we have the speaker working. Time is on the way, but that's just code. Need to finish that code up. But that's as far as this report I say would go. Hopefully have the final product by the end of the month. But I'd like to thank the University of Victoria for allowing me to use their equipment so I actually can run this thing. So that's all. Hopefully see you in a more recent update with a final product.